Welcome back to Ravens Today. I'm your host, Connor Gioffreda, giving you all the latest updates on anything and all things Ravens. Please make sure to keep subscribed to the channel and like the video. Let's dive into the latest I have for you today. By the way, I will have a video covering Sunday Night Football's game on producing on Tuesday. Just give you a heads up on that. It'll go over pretty much everything that happened that game, so be prepared for that one. Monday's video will cover any other latest news throughout the league over that happened over the weekend before the game, but Tuesday's video will be covering everything. So let's dive into the latest I have for you today. So Sunday, who will play? Jair Alexander had a full practice yesterday. Looks like he is trending towards a full participant in the game. I still think it's going to be a game time decision because he hasn't practiced in over a month. So, but if he was a full participant today, okay, go for it. If he looked good, he looked good. I'm still thinking that he's going to be a game time decision. It's not like that we're really tight in the corner position. So I guess we'll wait and see. I think it's trending towards that he will play. Mind you, I mentioned this in the last video that we should be cautious with him a little bit. I know that he's trying to get back to the all-pro Pro Bowler that he was back in 2022, but I think we should, if anything does come up with him where any injuries or swelling that are minimal but can still affect his performance and he's still out there playing, I think we should save him, especially for playoff time. Again, I've mentioned that playoffs are long ways away from now, but still, they come up pretty fast. And we need all hands on deck for that playoff push to the Super Bowl because we need to get over that hump. But he is looking like he will probably play in Sunday night's opener. And I'm all for that decision regardless. It's just probably going to be a game time decision. Isaiah Likely was listed doubtful, same with Pat Ricard. Harbaugh gave an update on him saying that he is trending in the right direction. He probably won't play on Sunday. So what we all expected pretty much. Expect him back at the latest week 3 or 4. Pat Ricard didn't really, there's no real timeline on that. There's no real anything on the injuries. We know that's a calf injury. That's pretty much it. So there will probably be a practice squad elevation to fill in his place. Looking forward to seeing Ricard back in action sooner rather than later. Hopefully, he'll come back for week 2 or 3. But really want him to be out on the field sooner rather than later. Everyone else is pretty much at full go here. We're talking everyone: Flowers, Hopkins, Henry, Lamar, offense, and then we got Marlon, Nate Wiggins, Starks, Kyle Hamilton, Adolph Ayowe. All these guys are good and ready to go. And it is we are so close, man. We are so close. The Eagles-Cowboys game was yesterday, but we all know on this channel we only watch Ravens. I mean, obviously we watch the rest of the NFL, obviously, but we focus solely on the Ravens. And we're so close, man. We are so close. It's salivating at this point. But that's just a list of who will play and who will not play. But we will see all these players come back earlier in this season. Moving on to what is the offensive game plan for against the Bills? Offensive game plan is pretty simple. Run the ball. Run the ball. Run it down their throat. It worked in the regular season last year against the Bills. It should work again because we have the best running offense in the league. And I don't see why this wouldn't be the case again. Just run the ball. Focus on those short routes with Flowers, who did not play in the divisional round openers against the Bills in the playoffs. So we'll focus on those short routes with Flowers, see if D-Hop will get a couple of catches, and that's pretty much the offensive game plan. It's pretty basic, again, but it's worked before. Well, who's to say it won't work again? Obviously, the Bills will be expecting it, but you're facing off against Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, a returning Keaton Mitchell, and Justice Hill. You're going to have a very, very rough time trying to contain guys like that, especially when there is revenge in their mind. it's gonna be look beautiful for them. I think that it's a pretty simple game plan. I still think Lamar obviously is going to throw the ball, especially to Flowers and to Mark Andrews. I think Mark Andrews is going to get a touchdown in this game. I'm just throwing this out there. He'll be able to get his get back from when he dropped it in the divisional round. But we will see. But that's the basic game plan, is go with those short routes and run the ball. Moving on to the defensive game plan is pretty simple. You got to keep Josh Allen contained in the pocket, get pressure on him. With Mike Green and Adafe Owe and Kyle Van Noy, and not to mention Travis Jones of Broderick Washington, this line is going to look scary. I'm manifesting it, people, that Mike Green gets his first NFL sack against the Bills, gets Josh Allen on a third down. Oh, that would be celestial for me, okay? But that's the basic game plan, is to make Josh Allen uncomfortable. Now that Brandon Stevens is gone, we have corners that are able to look and when the ball is coming towards them and not just stare at the player, But anyway, I've mentioned that many, many times. So this is a different defense than what the Bills faced in the divisional round and in the regular season. The rookies and the free agents that we picked up in the undraftees in the preseason games that we've seen, it looks scary. And the starters weren't even playing. This defense is going to look ungodly scary when they come. I am, again, manifesting this. I think that the defense is just going to shut the Bills down. Absolutely shut them down and just get to Allen. That's the game plan. Just make Allen uncomfortable in the pocket. Don't let him find open lanes to run the football. Just get pressure. That's pretty simple. All you got to do to get Josh Allen to get uncomfortable and make mistakes. My final score for this game. Now, I thought long and hard about this. I think the Bills will get a touchdown, maybe two, but I do believe that the Ravens are going to pull away in the second half. Just absolutely start putting it on, and then putting the NFL on notice on who the team to look out for is, who the team is the most feared. I've mentioned this many times. The Ravens on paper are the best team in the NFL. Preseason was just like the appetizer. We're looking at full team right here, minus, again, a couple of injuries. But I think that the final score will be 35-14. I'll even throw in a field goal for the Bills. 35-17. That's my final score. Ravens take this one, and they move on. We get our revenge game, and we do it with an extreme fashion, and pretty much it just puts the doubt to bed that Lamar Jackson should have been the MVP in the 2024-2025 season over Josh Allen. Sorry, I hate to say it. But I don't really hate to say it, to be honest with you. I say that for Bills fans, that I hate to say it, that Lamar Jackson will put any doubt to bed that it's like, hey, yeah, we should have picked Lamar as the MVP. But again, I'm just a fan on this channel, and we're saying how I feel about it. Thank you for tuning into Ravens Today. I'm your host, Connor Gioffreda. Again, subscribe to the channel, like the video. I will keep you all updated on anything and all things Ravens, and I'm watching that game Sunday night. See you all later.